Relaxing and slowing down has always been a struggle for me, and the older I get, the more I strive to make my home a place where I can slow down from the busyness of life. Being a mom, a business owner, a homeschooler, I know that life is not going to slow down anytime soon, but I can make time for little pockets of relaxation and slowness. So one of my goals has been, since we moved into this house, to make a place to unwind in the evenings, a restful place to sleep, and just a place to be sick when it's time to be sick, a place to snuggle up in the cold months, and to find a cool spot in the warm months. So obviously this space I'm talking about is our bedroom, and it is something that has pretty much fallen by the wayside, partially because I've been looking for the perfect bed, to be honest, for quite some time, and I just had all these other excuses. So I finally found a solution for the bed, which I'll share here after a bit, and I have found inspiration to really make a space for us to relax and unwind. So come along with me today as I share this process. Believe me, it's going to be simple. There's nothing too extravagant and crazy about this project. And I also want to say a big thank you to Castlery for sponsoring today's video. So probably for the last year, I have been looking for the perfect wood bed frame. I wanted something that brought a softness but still had fantastic wood tones, and I was able to find that with Castlery. This beautiful crescent bed from Castlery is made from laminated solid Mindy wood, and I can't tell you how excited I am to have such a quality piece that I know we will be able to use for years and years to come. As you all know, here on my second channel, where I show you a lot of home projects, I have put together a lot of furniture. So I feel like I have a pretty good viewpoint on how easy a piece of furniture is to put together, and this was so incredibly simple. Whoever designed the components and how this all comes together definitely had ease in mind when they put together the plans for how this bed is built. It only took me probably 15 minutes or so to put it all together, and had very few pieces. It was not complicated at all, which I greatly appreciate. Castlery is a modern furniture company that creates a story for every room in your home. They craft furniture that is timeless, using the highest quality raw materials to create pieces that are built for longevity and multi-purpose use. As it is a direct-to-customer brand without the middlemen, they are able to extend honest pricing and affordability to their customers. Castlery believes that there is value in taking time to curate your home with intention, and they want to help you create spaces that make you feel good, building intimate connections between you and your space and the people you bring into it. They believe in creating homes that can do everything, with dining tables that operate as headquarters, beds that moonlight as pirate ships, and couches that double as front row seats. I can definitely speak for everything that they stand for and the high quality that their furniture brings to your home. Like I mentioned, I had been looking for a bed for quite some time on many websites, and just simply could not find something that hit the nail on the head with a warm wood-toned piece that would bring a classic feel to our room, along with just that cozy, warm, inviting atmosphere. And I was so excited whenever I was able to find that with Castlery. So along with our beautiful bed, we also got some side tables as well. And we live in an old farmhouse, a lot of you know that, and so the room sizes bring a huge challenge because when this home was built, it was not built with large bedrooms in mind. So I was able to find these side tables at a perfect, literally perfect size to fit in our bedroom and to complement this bed so well. These Casa C side tables were also incredibly simple to assemble and were very solid feeling. They are made with an engineer wood and they have just a beautiful tone to them, along with a great amount of flexibility, because we can actually turn these and pull them over our bed to be able to use them as a desk if we would like to. And they just fit so well in our space. I couldn't believe it that I found absolutely everything I needed through Castlery for this project. You can check out the links for Castlery and you can pop in on their midsummer sale that is coming up and save up to $400 off a $4,500 order. And I know that you will appreciate the classic and well-built furniture they have to offer as much as we do. So to complement, obviously, the perfect bed in my eyes, I needed some fantastic linens, and I was able to find all of that online, so I will leave all of them linked below. But I wanted something with very soft neutral tones. We recently had a more green or sage green color on the bed, and so I wanted to go with something a bit lighter and a bit more neutral. With the season changes coming up, I want to be able to decorate and include putting some seasonal decor in this space as well. Comfort was definitely high on my mind in the design of this area, and I found these checkered pillows that are so incredibly soft. I wanted things to be really soft in their appearance and really soft to the touch whenever we sat on the bed or climbed into bed. It all just feels so cozy and comfortable, and you can't help but relax whenever you get into bed. In conversation with other people in the last little while, talking about home design and just decorating spaces, I've really discovered that you're either a person that is drawn to more warm tones or you're a person that's drawn to more cool tones. And I think once you have a grasp on that and you can understand your design style, helps you to really gather things and collect things that go with either cool tones or warm tones. So to soften this space up even more, I decided to do something I've actually done before. You're gonna see a couple replications of some designs I've done in the past in a different home and a different room we had. So we have, again, this old farmhouse with its own space challenges, and one of the problems in this room is all of the windows and how the bed has to be positioned to be able to access both sides of the bed. So to do that, we have to have the headboard against these two windows, and I wanted to bring them together a bit. So I got this fantastic antique brass curtain rod from Amazon. I really like this. You're able to customize the size and it's very, very sturdy. And then along with that, I decided to do some white linen curtains. Now, I would love to hear your comments below. Wait till the end of the video to give your comment. If you think I should do a more natural tone on these curtains. I have been looking at them and they're very white. They're very white linen looking in person, but because the bed has a lot more natural tones in it, I'm torn on possibly changing up the curtains for something a little bit warmer. The reason I went with something so light was just because I wanted in as much natural light to come through the curtains. They're just really there to help soften up the space and bring the eyes up because the ceilings aren't very high in this room. So would love to hear your thoughts on that as well. And another component is these lamps. I absolutely love these. Going to be recommending these to anyone that has a small space and doesn't want to take up table space with the base of a lamp. These are hanging lamps, and I really like how they look in front of the lighter curtain. I'm afraid if I did a natural colored curtain, it would make the lamps really blend in to the curtain. So take that into consideration when you're giving your opinions as well. But this just worked out so well for us because we didn't want to take up any of the precious space of these side tables with not having a lot of flat surfaces in this room to set things. So this worked out so great. And I love how the cord on these just ties right in to the natural tones of the bed and everything else in the room. It's not a black stark cord. It's just very soft looking. So I've mentioned these light bulbs a couple of times, but these are the smart light bulbs I've been loving. I can't even recall the name of them right now, but I will leave them linked below. And I'm able to control their brightness, their color, everything I want to change up with them I can do right from my phone, which is so nice, especially if you're wanting a lower light setup in a room like this. So I was able to turn the bulbs down and have the exact lighting that we were going for in here. Now I had to get a little bit creative with our storage, as we always have to in this house. And I found this small ottoman that fit so perfectly on the side of the bed. And then I found this round organizer that also fit so perfectly inside of the ottoman for a lot of my little personal care items that I want to reach for. And I'm able to just have it all right inside this ottoman, and it's very well disguised and perfect. So as you all know, I'm all about decluttering. I often share my decluttering with you all, and then I'll tell you that I'm passing it on to someone nearby or I'm going to donate it. Well, this time I got to benefit from someone else's decluttering. My sister-in-law, we have a group chat with my sister-in-laws, and she posted a picture of this little jewelry organizer and wanted to know if anyone wanted it, and she was decluttering it from her house. And I said, you know what? I think that might be a great solution for me. I can easily tuck it behind our door here, so it's not out in the open necessarily, but it's a great spot for me to see all of my jewelry instead of having it piled in a drawer somewhere. So I was able to organize all of my pieces on this. I don't own a ton of jewelry. I love bracelets and earrings mostly, and I do declutter them fairly often. So if I have something I'm not really wearing, it usually gets passed along to someone else. But I just love being able to see everything right in front of me when I'm looking for something to wear. On our nightstands, I just went very simple, just with some of the basic things that we need, so that if I'm reading or I'm in bed working on some of my journaling or planning or paper crafting, I can pile my supplies next to me here on my nightstand, and it's not too cluttered up with other decor pieces. The end result of this just is so beautiful, and we have been enjoying it all so much. I just love it. It makes me just feel so relaxed just seeing these clips, and it's just a soft, cozy space. If you all saw our room in our last house, then you know I had to sneak in a little bit of twinkle lights. I just love them at night. They're so cozy. They just set the mood to relax and unwind from the day. It's just, oh, I love it so much. This is really what I had pictured. Just a very simple base to be able to add seasonal things to, like pumpkins in the fall, and maybe some winter touches during the winter, spring touches in the spring. So I'm just kind of giving you all the version without any seasonal extras with it. But I am so happy with how I was able to sneak in a lot of storage. Here is the rug that was in here before. It's from Amazon. I'll leave it linked below. Here's our small closet, and we do share this. I've talked about this in other videos. It needs to be decluttered. So maybe that's something I can do sometime soon. I'll go over here on my husband's side to kind of start off what is where. I want to find a shelf of some kind for here, or possibly a corner shelf. So stay tuned for that. That is probably going to be a thrifted or antiqued item that I refurbish or redo. And then on his side, he's got the alarm clock and then the nice little storage basket for all of his personal things. And then under here, I was able to put 3 bins. I'll pull one of them out here. 3 bins just like this. So there's one there and there's one there. And this just helps out with extra storage for him for clothes. His wardrobe is a little bigger than mine. So I'm fine with sacrificing under the bed space on my side because I do have the storage in here and I have a walking pad that I slide under here. So I really want to keep that. So for me, if I have to declutter a few more clothes, then that's just the way that it goes. Here I have a basket for some more personal things as well. And then I just did a little cup to catch all of my jewelry at the end of the day, that sort of thing. That's what often ends up on my side of the bed. And then the pillows, the checkered pillows, I believe I found at TJMaxx. This little I don't even know what to call it, log type pillow. You guys can tell me in the comments the correct term for that. That is from Target. And then the duvet cover, if I didn't already mention it, is a great find from Amazon. I've had other colors of this, and it really has that great linen feel. And the chunky knit blanket I got from Target as well. And I will leave everything linked below, like I've mentioned before. I'm so happy with how this all turned out. You guys can let me know what you thought in the comments below. And if you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, give this video a like, and I'll see you all in the next video.